Congratulations, class of 2019, and welcome to the friends and family who are here today to celebrate our graduates. Let's give them one more hand. Also, let's acknowledge the mothers here today who, let's be honest, worked incredibly hard and are far more excited for today than the actual graduates. Well done, ladies, and congratulations to you too. All right, before I begin, I think we must cover the necessary formalities. It is my understanding that when James Franco spoke at Oklahoma State University, he was given $90,000. Now, I am not delusional, and I'm fair, so I'm only asking half that amount. Also, it's customary for the speaker to be awarded an honorary degree. Therefore, I expect both a high school diploma and $15,000 from each school represented here today. But not to worry, you have until the end of this speech. So some of you may be wondering why this woman here is speaking to you today. I wondered the same thing myself, so I came up with a list of reasons. First, and arguably the most important, is that I was voted Favorite Daughter of the Year for 29 consecutive years. Voted, of course, by Pastor John C. Chaffin. The competition was staggering, but every year I emerged victorious. I'm looking at you, Bryce. You'll never win the title. The second reason is that in 2014, I gave a speech on ethics to a small group of Chinese university students. I told an anecdote about a man being skinned alive, as well as a story about a man illegally shooting an alligator. And this was received with such astonishment and admiration that I received little to no applause. A third reason is that not too long ago, I taught a writing class, and 2 of the 3 graduates were my students. In this class, the young men demonstrated great humor, enthusiasm, and creativity that I think will serve them well throughout their lifetime. They wrote a fantastic screenplay titled How the Sea Became Salt, complete with a dwarf battle scene, a touching brotherly reconciliation, and a magical mill. So I'm using this platform to say, please, please film this movie so that I can see it. And I still want to play the old man. But to go on, in 2015, I discreetly picked up $22,000 in cash from the back room of a bar, which is less of an accolade and more of my way of saying, be nice to me, I know a guy. In 2008, I met Ben Stein, and he said, and I quote, "Oh, those freckles, I love those freckles." Which, if that doesn't make me worthy of giving a speech, I don't know what does. In 2004, I, along with my friends, donned a Lord of the Rings style cape and stood at the edge of my parents' property, stroking a rat, in order to scare off potential neighbors. And it worked.
Yes.
I share a birthday with Freddie Mercury of Queen, and I think we can all agree that makes me a champion. But enough about me. Now that we've established why I'm speaking today, we can move on to what I have to say to you 3 graduates. As a homeschool graduate myself, I thought I would list the things you can expect to encounter as you go out into the world as full-fledged homeschool alumni. Whenever someone asks you, what grade were you in when such and such happened, you will always answer, I don't know. Whenever someone says, there's no such thing as a stupid question, you'll say, well, there was this one time someone asked me, but really, how do homeschooled kids develop basic social skills? And that was a stupid question. When you write your resume, you can, in good conscience, put yourself as president and valedictorian of your graduating class. While you're at it, go ahead and say you were voted most likely to succeed. When someone is rude to you, you will fight the urge to mumble under your breath, public schoolers. When you are given tasks and challenges in your personal and professional life, you will look for innovative solutions because traditional structure was never a part of your education, and therefore you value efficiency and flexibility over tradition. You will pursue your own path rather than follow the crowd because you were taught to think critically and creatively. Whenever someone asks the name of your favorite teacher in high school, you will roll your eyes and say, "My mom," even though you want to say "me." But you know if you do, your mom will smack you upside the head. I asked Liam Chaffin, my little brother and one of the graduates, what he has learned during his years as a student. He gave me a list of 3 things he's learned. And Liam definitely said these things, and I didn't make up any of them really. 1, when in doubt, ask your big sister, she's always right. Garrett, I believe this applies to you as well. 2, always answer your sister's texts in a timely manner, because if you don't, she will seek revenge. On an unrelated note, I have a desktop computer for sale, and if you want to know the price, come talk to me afterwards. 3, start and end every day by giving your sister chocolate. Unfortunately, Liam has not lived by these words. Every day is a new beginning, Liam. You can start now. But in all seriousness, when I thought about what I should say today, I decided to pare it down to this question. What one thing should these young men know? And the best advice I can give to you today is to know who you are, because your identity is key to forging your future. Now let me give you a hint. The fact that you are a homeschool graduate does not define you. Your dreams do not define you. Your future career will not define you. Your family does not define you. Your failures do not define you. Your successes do not define you. Your relationships do not define you. Only your relationship with Jesus Christ defines you. If you are a child of God, then your identity is in Him. As Brennan Manning said, define yourself radically beloved by God. This is the true self. Every other identity is illusion. I promise you, you will be rejected in the future. You will be rejected by individuals. You will be rejected by your peers. You will be rejected by institutions. You will be rejected by employers. This gets better. Hold on. You will be rejected by society. You will be rejected by the world. But all the rejection and cruelty you will face in this world cannot and will not impact your identity whatsoever. Because neither persecution nor tribulation, neither death nor life, nor angels, nor rulers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor powers, nor height, nor depth, nor anything else in all creation will be able to separate you from the love of God. Now this is incredibly exciting because this means you are free to go out into the world and chase your dreams and possibly fail. You are free to face the things you fear. You are free to do the things you are called to do instead of the things you think you should do. You are free to do the things you are called to do instead of the things people say you should do. You are free to do new things and take risks because the outcome of these things will not define you and cannot change your identity. You are radically beloved by God, and He is never going to give you up, never going to let you down, never going to run around and desert you, never going to make you cry, never going to say goodbye, never going to tell a lie and hurt you. So in conclusion, Liam, Garrett, and Elijah, may you forge your future doing what you are called to do, knowing full well who you are. May your Wi-Fi connection never drop. May the bottles of lemonade in your car always, always, always be lemonade. And may the hair on your toes never fall out. Thank you so much for having me, and congratulations, class of 2019.